Good morning, everybody, and welcome inside the Pictou County Wellness Center. It's the Nova Scotia U13 AAA Female Provincials here on High Button Sports. It's day two. The Valley Wilds and the host Fundy Highland Stars continue on their tournament here today. The Valley Wild had a perfect Friday yesterday. They started off with a 6-0 win, and they won their second game as well over the Metro West Force Red team by a score of 5-2. Danny Kickham leads the tournament in scoring with 6 points. She picked up a hat trick in the first game and then a goal and 2 assists yesterday. Starting in net over on the Fundy Highland Stars side, it'll be Natalie Mason, number 1. She has been in net all tournament long, the only goalie on the roster. Same goes for the other side, as Hannah Burns has had an impressive tournament so far. Got a shutout in the first game, led in 2 in game number 2, so a 1 goals against average through 2 games here at Provincials. It'll be Catherine Henneberg taking the opening face-off for the Wild, and we are underway as the host team looking to stay alive in the tournament. The top 2 teams after round-robin play advance to the finals tomorrow. That's going to be poked up ahead by Isla Little. Little plays it over. Nice move and neutralized, but it's going to be poked off with a stick and sent in towards the zone. Little looking for the puck again. It's going to bounce off of her stick. Comes free. Neutralized. Is McLean for the Wild looking to dig it free. It's going to be played back. Here's Totten. Totten will get past the red line at center and send it in deep. Puck in the corner. It's going to come free off the wall. Here's Mila Betts. Betts up ahead, but good defensive stick by the Stars to keep the puck inside the zone near the blue line. It's going to come free. That'll be shot on goal. That'll be the first save of the day for Hannah Burns. That rebound goes in the corner. There's a shot from distance. As letting that one go was Lila Mahar. Easily saved by Burns. Good start here for the Stars as they have some good sustained zone pressure. There's a shot from distance. That'll be steered away. Rebound to the corner. Comes free on the wall as Cormier will work it free. That's Kate Cormier. There's a couple Cormiers on the Fundy Highland side. That's going to be whistled down for an icing call. Take a look at the schedule for today quickly while we have a chance. So this is the 8:30 game. We have the skills competition at 1:45 p.m. So 5 games total and the skills comp here on High Button Sports. Excited to give you the coverage of these young athletes trying to crown themselves the queens of Nova Scotia. It's going to be worked in deep to the Valley zone. Butler will go D to D over to Callie Reed. Comes free out of the corner, kept in the number 13 Piper London. Good forecheck from the Stars. That's going to be picked up. Here is Danny Kickham, having a great tournament so far for the Wild. She'll try and poke it out of the zone. Kickham has the puck on her stick, looking to get it inside the offensive side. As she's well defended at the blue line, gets it back. Kickham looking to make a play. That's going to come free at the blue line. Sent back towards the zone. There's a shot from distance. That will go on goal. Rebound will be smothered up by Mason, and there'll be no rebound. Face-off will be to the blocker side of Natalie Mason, number 1 for the Fundy Highland Stars. And for the face-off for the Stars is Macy McDonald. She'll go up against Catherine Henneberg. Henneberg got a pair of goals in yesterday's second game for the Valley Wilds. It's going to come free behind the net. Puck in the opposite corner now as they're trying to work it up to the top of the zone. That'll be sent down the ice. There's Catherine Henneberg, gets by the first defender inside her own zone. That's going to be chipped down. Comes free. Stars have it, looking to clear, put up the wall. Irving looking to collect the pass. It's Charlotte Irving. Her and Jillian Irving, number 6 and 7 for the Stars. It's going to come free behind the net. Chance to clear. It's going to be played up towards the wall. Here come the Stars with the puck, looking to break out, but that's going to be dumped in deep as the Stars are at the end of a shift. Puck ahead looking for Canning. It's going to be intercepted by Addison McDonald for the Stars in neutral ice. Valley regain possession. Here comes Betts looking to break through center. Betts will get the line and send it in deep. That'll make its way to the corner. Battle ensues along the boards. They'll be played back in deep. Here is McLean looking at center. Puck is bouncing in front of the net. Rebounds there. They try and whack it through, but Mason makes the save in tight. That's going to be whistled down. Not sure what the reason is there, but it will be a face-off in neutral ice. Looks like it's going to be a penalty on the play. Kate Cormier will sit in the box. So it'll be a wild power play. Chance to get the first goal of the first game of Provincial Saturday here in New Glasgow. Kick him out there with Watton. Right out. Waterbury. That's going to be played towards the net. That will bounce its way in the corner. Chance for the Stars to clear. It's going to be kept in at the line. Played towards the corner. Chance to clear, and they will do just that. Holding's the call. It's going to be Roitzel on the wall. Puck comes free in front. Shot! Save made by Hannah Burns. Big stop. As the shorthanded chance for the Stars, looking to break the ice here. As here comes Kickham. She'll lose her footing. It's going to come free for Isla Little. Little gets the puck right back in neutral ice. She'll play it towards the opposite corner on the dump in. Here's Ward behind the net for the Valley Wilds. With 1:07 to go in the power play, as that pass will be intercepted in center ice. Here's Kickham again. Kickham sends it over for Waterbury. That will bounce over her stick and then sent back down the ice by the Stars. Comes free behind the goal line. Sent up the wall. Here comes Henneberg with a head of steam. Henneberg gets by the defender. Will put the brakes on. Plays it up top. Here's Reed. Reed pass across looking for the backdoor play, but well defended in front of the net. Stars were ready for that one. Battle ensues in the boards with 30 seconds to go in the power play. As they're still trying to work it free. Eventually it comes loose. Shot on goal. Shot to shoulder. Rebounds there in the blue paint. It's going to be cleared away up to the top of the zone as Reed keeps it in. Here's Lance. Met there with good pressure. That's going to be cleared down the ice. And that should do it for the Wild power play. One last chance here on the breakout. Here's Callie Reed. Reed met with pressure from Little. It's going to come free for Emily Landry as we're back to 5 apiece. Stars kill it off. Here's Little. Little, as that will be kept in at the line by Lawden. It's going to come free behind the net. There's a chance at the wraparound. Rebounds there in front. Another chance. Shot off the shin pad as they're trying to clear it loose. It's still bouncing in the slot. Another shot. That will just go wide. A couple good looks from the Stars. Looking to get the first goal of this game. Playing with a bit of desperation is the Fundy Highland team. It's going to come free in the corner. Kept in by Fundy Highland. Here's Little on the forward check. That will come free for Jillian Irving. Play to the corner. Comes free behind the net again. That will be sent up ahead. Here comes Henneberg. Play to the line. That will just get past the stick of Piper London. She'll go D to D over for Irving. That'll be chipped up ahead by the Wild. Betts looking to get inside the offensive zone. Betts finds it might be a 2-on-1. Pass across. There's a chance in front. Shot into the glove of Natalie Mason. She freezes play with a beautiful save. It's still scoreless in the first period. Shots 5-4 in favor of the Stars. Face-off will be to the glove side. Puck is dropped. It's going to be played back behind the net towards the opposite corner as the Stars looking to get the puck out as Mahar will poke at the line. Shot from distance. Scores! seeing ice shot from the blue line. Her third of the tournament. It's Hannah Poole once again from distance. Valley Wild strike first off the point shot. And for the third straight game, it's the Valley with the first goal. Hannah Poole, her third goal of the tournament, is the icebreaker here on Saturday. As Rideout will get the red line and sends it in deep. Rimmed in deep behind the net. Centering pass up front for Kickham. Kickham behind the goal. Looking to make a play up front. Play to the line. Here's another shot from distance. That's going to go off the shoulder and bounce its way behind the net. Kickham has it down low. As that will make its way to the opposite wall. No assist on the Poole goal. Stars looking to respond and break out of their own zone. Chipped up by Totten. As last player back for the Wild is McGuire. She's met with pressure, turned over. Stars have it in the O zone. That's going to come free off the poke check. Another chance, nice move in the slot. Shot will be blocked. It's going to come free inside the corner. 7.5 to go in the first period. Pinching up is London, looking to keep the puck inside the zone, but that will get past her and make its way down to the Stars' end. They have a chance to clear now. That's going to be kept in off the Valley stick, but quickly sent down the ice. Looking to get there first is Isla Hood. Hood will direct the puck into the corner. Comes free, there's a chance towards the net. That's going to go free in front. They're looking to whack it through. Another chance, another shot kept out again. A couple good saves and tight by Hannah Burns. Play to the line. There's a shot from distance that will bounce its way wide. Comes free behind the net. Wraparound chance comes loose in front of the net. There's another shot from distance that will be whistled down. So the net came off, I believe. A few good chances there for the Stars looking to tie the game. We'll drop the puck to the glove side of Burns. 6.5 to go. Valley Wild make it 1-0. They are 2-0 the tournament yesterday after a perfect start. Stars are 1-1. They won their first game 4-3 and then lost in their second game yesterday. That shot from Irving from distance will go off a body. Good block. So here comes Viano. Viano looking to find Betts. But good back check on the other side by Robertson. As that's going to be a penalty on the play. Tripping is going to be the call, so it will be a Stars power play. Stella Viano is the guilty party on that one. Out for the face-off is Isla Little. As Cormier on the left side. Totten on the left defense. Number 15, Macy McDonald's out there as well. That's going to be poked out of the zone. Here come the Wild shorthanded, but good back check will prevent a possible 2-on-1 the other way. That'll come free in the corner. Stars looking to clear. There's Little with it. Little trying to get by the defender at the blue line, but met with a good defensive stick by Reed. And that's going to be cleared deep into the zone. There's a collision at center ice, as that will make its way behind the net off the stick of the goaltender. Rimmed up the boards. Here's Robertson. As that'll be sent up ahead, but comes free again. A couple nice moves there from Robertson, looking to get the puck in deep, as that will be dumped in. 1:05 to go in the power play. There's McGuire for the Valley. McGuire looking to clear the zone as Kickham finds it. Kickham will send it the length of the ice on the dump. Picked up behind the net by the Stars. Here's Mahar looking to get by the forecheck. Mahar up ahead for McDonald, picked off by Henneberg on the forecheck. There's a shot from distance by Poole, as that will make its way to the slot and sent in the opposite corner by Henneberg. 40 seconds to go on the power play. Here comes Charlotte Irving with the puck. Irving takes it wide, trying to go towards the goal. Puck comes free. Shot will be gloved down by Burns. And there'll be no rebound on the play. Exactly 30 seconds to go on the player advantage for the Stars. They are down a goal here with 4:43 remaining in the first period. Addison McDonald will take the face-off against Catherine Henneberg. Puck dropped. One back by the Wild, but comes free off the turnover. There's a chance in front of the net. That will be steered to the corner. That will be kept in at the line, but eventually it gets poked out of the zone. Here's Little. She'll blow a tire on her own blue line. It's going to be sent back in deep. Little gets the puck back. Little gets by the defender with a good escape move, but blows a tire again. It's going to be played back in deep. Here's McDonald. Macy McDonald as the power play is over. Back to 5 apiece. So both teams perfect on the penalty kill to start the game. Here's Poole. Stretched down the ice, and that will be no icing. Comes free behind the net. There's a nice move by Lance to try and free herself up. It's going to play to the opposite wall. Kept in by Ward for the Wilds. Less than 4 minutes to go in the first. Here come the Stars with an out. Nice skate-to-stick move to escape the zone. There's Robertson with it. Robertson looking to go all the way. Drops it off, but met with good pressure. Robertson gets it back behind the net. Comes free out of the corner. Wild have it. Headman pass finds McLean. She'll get the red line and send it in deep. Right on goal, and Mason will take no chances and freeze play. Three and a half to go in the first period. Shots are now 8-6 after that power play for the Wild. Kick him back out there for this ozone draw. Puck dropped. One back. There's a one-timer from distance that will trickle its way wide in the net. Comes free in the corner. Will be played back up high, but that will hit a body on the way up top, so stays on the wall. Here's Kickham. Looking to split the defenders, still has the puck, but eventually that will bounce off of her. Stick Totten looking to clear. That'll be kept in. Comes free in the slot. Sent up ahead by Mari McLean. Here's Kickham off the turnover. Kickham makes a nice move at the top of the zone, but can't get by the second defender. Good stick by Kate Cormier. Cormier has the puck with less than 3 minutes to go in the first. Sent over across for McDonald. Picked off by Reed. Played back into the zone. Here come the Fundy Highland Stars as that pass will be intercepted. Here's Butler. Butler looking to start the rush. As Cormier finds it, we'll play it back in towards the offensive zone. Here's McDonald looking back for Cormier. Off a skate. Comes free for Reed. Reed with 2.5 to go in the first. Looking to get by the defense. As watch out there. Wild almost had a few too many players on the ice, but they're able to avoid that penalty. McDonald finds in the corner. Here's Addison McDonald. Up the wall looking for Robertson. That's going to come free in the circle. Wild get possession back. Here comes Reed with the puck on the near side wall. She'll dump it in deep as she gets to the blue line. It will bounce off the M wall and be covered up by Natalie Mason for the whistle. Heinenberg will take the face-off against Macy McDonald to the glove side of Mason. Puck is dropped. Scrum draw. Comes free out of the circle as Lance and Irving get tangled up. Here's London behind the net. London looking to get out of the zone. Kept in by a good pinch along the wall. Eventually Stars get it back. Here comes Lachlan Robertson. Met with a good defensive stick at the blue line. Chance the other way. Here comes Henneberg. Henneberg will shoot one up high from distance. That will go off the stick and into the corner. Battle for the loose puck ensues. That's going to come free for the Stars. Sent up towards the blue line. That will just escape the zone, but Wild play back in deep, but that's going to be offside. Here's Irving. Charlotte Irving. Puck will come free for McDonald. There's Macy McDonald with the puck. She enters the zone on the far side, trying to go wide on her backhand. McDonald towards the net. It's fought off by Burns with the save. She stands her ground Here's McLean looking to clear for the Wild. Sent over for Vieno. That will come free for Mari McLean on the other side. Here's Poole. Poole has the only goal in this game so far. Makes a nice move out of her own end, but puck will come free on the opposite side for the Stars. Poole gets it right back, and she'll send it in deep this time. Less than a minute to go in the first. Here's Mahar. Played up ahead. Here come the Stars with numbers. 3-on-2 developing. Nice move by Isla Hood. Sent up ahead. Here's a shot. Fanned on. Right in front of the net. Point blank was Jillian Irving. Couldn't pull the trigger in tight. 30 seconds to go. Here comes Kickham the other way for the Valley Wild. Kickham with a nice move as she'll lose the footing right in front of the net. That's going to be a penalty on the play. Referee behind the blue line with the call. Tripping is a signal. Kickham draws a penalty. It will go against Isla Hood. Another chance for this Wild power play to go to work. Hennebergen for the draw. Out there with Lance, Watton, Waterbury, and Ward. Puck will be dropped. And that will be cleared down the ice. Here's Waterbury in neutral zone. Sent over. That will bounce off of the stick of Watton and cleared down the other side. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Will be shot on goal, stopped by Mason. Rebound, cleared away in front, and that's going to be the end of the period. So it's 1-0 for the Valley Wild after 15 minutes. Hannah Poole with the only goal so far. We'll take a quick break up here in the booth. You're watching the U13 AAA Female Provincials here in New Glasgow, Nova Scotia. Be back for the second period in just a moment. Welcome back inside the Pictou County Wellness Center. A 1-0 lead for the Valley Wilds, who are currently in first place in the standings after a perfect first day with 2 wins and no losses. They will start the period on the power play with 1 minute and 38 seconds remaining on the penalty to Isla Hood. And we are underway, fresh 15 minutes on the board for period number 2. Wild and Stars on High Button Sports, the first game of the day here at the U13 AAA Provincials in New Glasgow. As battle ensues along the boards. Butler and Canning looking to dig that loose on the power play. Sent to the corner. Here's Canning. Pass in front. One-timer. Fandom might have gotten a stick on the way through to the net. There's a pass across that's going to make its way to the top of the zone. As that will bounce over the blue line. Forced to retreat is the captain, Henneberg. There is Catherine Henneberg weaving her way through center. Henneberg enters his zone through the middle of the ice. Will drop it off. Here's a shot from distance from McLean. That will go wide of the net. There's Vieno. Will keep the play alive inside the offensive zone. Sent towards the goal. It's loose in front, but that will be cleared away. Kept in. There's a nice move at the corner. Here's Betts towards the net. Rebounds there in front, but that will be cleared away. Comes free in the slot. Play to the line. Here's a pass to the opposite wall. Sent on goal. Stop made off the shoulder, I believe. Comes free behind the net. Battle for the loose puck. McLean digs it loose. So Chill trying to work it free. Played out of the corner by the Stars. Kept in at the line. Here's Reed. Reed Up for Betts. That's going to be poked free. We're back to 5-on-5. Player of the box for a potential breakaway to the other side. As that will be just out of the reach of Hood, who couldn't accept the pass cleanly. Now will come free out of the corner. Here come the Wild. A stretch pass just out of the reach of Cormier. Or sorry, that was McLean. Works back into the Wild zone. Here's Little looking to get that puck on net. Sent towards the goal. It's going to bounce free in the slot. Another chance in front. That'll be cleared away. Here comes Tickham. Sends it over. Watton takes the pass in the backhand. Back towards Tickham, but glove down by Natalie Mason. Chauffeur's play. With 12:39 to go in the second period. Still 1-0 for the Wild. Shots 11-8 in favor of them. Face off to the glove side of Natalie Mason. Kick him in for the face off. One back. There's a shot from Poole. Blocked. Poole has been a scoring threat from the blue line for the Wild in this tournament. As Cormier can't bust through center. Kickham takes over. Kickham is she'll get taken into the wall by Irving. That's going to be a penalty on the play. Referee makes the cross-checking signal. Another power play for the Wild. Consecutive power plays for them. This will be their third opportunity. Charlotte Irving goes for cross-checking. And for the face-off is Isla Little against Catherine Henneberg. Puck dropped. It's going to be one back of the corner by the Stars. It's going to clear. Here's Little. She'll send it down the length of the ice. It's going to be sent in the opposite corner. Wild looking to break out on the power play. Played up the wall. Then back in deep. McGuire back to retrieve it. Here's Poole. Poole with the only goal in this game so far, has 3 overall in the tournament. Will work it up ahead and be chipped in deep by Lance. Comes free behind the net. As there's a collision down low. Canning looking to work it free. Here's Betts out of the corner. Betts looking to make a play. Has it down low. Mila Betts will work her way to the half wall. Puts the brakes on. Makes a nice hesitation move. There's a pass. Waterbury's shot will go into the glove of Natalie Mason, and there'll be no rebound. 1:08 to go on the Wild power play. Betts against Mason McDonald for the faceoff. Puck dropped, one back. There's Waterbury. DDD pass finds Ward. Ward will shoot one on, tipped off a skate in front, and that will go wide in the corner. Battle ensues. Played back to the line. Ward looking to make a play. It's going to bounce up high. Chance to clear, but that'll just roll over the stick. Another chance to clear. That will just get past the blue line. Ward takes another backhand. Over to Waterbury. Waterbury through center. That's going to go off a skate. Collected by Betts. Betts loses the handle. Comes free for McDonald as that'll be sent down the ice by the Stars. Ward back to retrieve the puck with 30 seconds to go in the power play. Comes free from Isla Betts. As Jillian Irving on the forecheck for the Stars. Right out. Looking for Vienna. That's going to go off her skate. Vienna gets it back in front of her opposing team's bench. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. Here's Kickham. Kickham plays it over across. There's a chance in front. Scores! What a feed and what a finish from Marla Rideout. Goes up high and doubles up the Wild lead. Power play marker. Rideout with a beautiful goal. Great setup from the tournament's top scorer, Danny Kickham. Her 7th point of provincials. As we'll reconvene at center ice. Here's Kickham again. has the puck, puts the brakes on the entry, looking to make a play up top. Pickham over to Butler. Here comes Butler's shot, will be tipped near the goal. Rebounds loose in front and covered up. Mason makes the save. Kick him in for the draw against Isla Little. Puck dropped. Sent up ahead. Stars could definitely use one here soon. Here's Reed. Reed's shot will be make its way on goal. Rebound there for Kickham. Kickham will make a move and score a goal. Take a bow, Danny Kickham. Another point for number 71. 8 overall in the tournament. And it is now 3-0. What a performance so far from Danny Kickham. 5 minutes into the second period, it's now 3-0 for the Wild. They have been excellent in this tournament so far, looking to become the Queens of Nova Scotia. Here's Irving. Charlotte Irving will play it up the boards, kept in by the Wild. There's London. Played up top as Poole lets a shot go from distance. That will go wide behind the net. Chance for the Stars to clear out of the corner. Comes free neutral ice. McGuire will send it ahead. There's Alexa Cormier. Met there with a good defensive stick on the other side. Cormier gets it back. Will try and dump it in deep. Irving finds it. Hits a body on its way through, and eventually that will get in deep. Battle ensues behind the net. Poole gets tangled up. McDonald looking to find the loose puck. Wild get the puck back. Sent up the wall. Here's McLean for the Valley. Canning has it on the boards. Turned over. Here's McDonald. McDonald has it behind the net. Looking to make a play. Sent towards the goal off a body. Comes free in front as Hood looking to make a play, but she falls down. Here come the Wild. Hanneberg has the puck. Hanneberg will get the red line, send it in deep towards the opposite corner. Bounces free. Here come the Stars as there's a collision all on the boards. Sent to the line. Played back and deep by Ward. Stars have it. Here's London. Looking up for Jillian Irving. Comes free as a turnover. Pass in front. Shot on. Stop with the pad. Nice save from Natalie Mason in tight. 8:10 to go in the second. That'll be sent down the ice by the Stars. Makes its way into the opposite side. Battle in the corner. That'll come free. There's a pass in front. Little with a nice move. Shot will go off the stick. Rebound played behind the net. Another chance down low. As Little blows a tire. That's going to be a penalty on the play. Hooking's the call. Chance for the Stars to get on the board now as they'll head back to the power play. Their second opportunity this morning. It'll be number 9, Blakely Ward, sitting for 2 or less. Nothing is your score for the Valley. They are now in the penalty kill. Butler will take the face-off for them against Isla Little. It's going to be one back. Put to the wall, kept in up top. Hood down the wall. Robertson looking to dig it free. That will be poked out of the zone. Here's Mason McDonald, last player back for the Stars. Sent up ahead. Here's Robertson. Robertson. That will bounce off the backhand of Cormier into the corner. Butler plays it over. It's free on the opposite side. That'll be played up the boards. Chance short-handed. Here's Kickham. Kickham towards the net. Might have a chance all alone. Kickham on the backhand. Kept out. It's bouncing in front. It's still loose. And that'll be covered up by Mason. Danny Kickham. Another chance for her. But it is still 3-0. Short-handed opportunity for the Wilds. is negated by Natalie Mason. .117 to go in the power play. 7:04 remaining in the second. Shots are 17-9 in favor of the Wild to have a 3-0 lead in the second period. Comes free at the blue line. Robertson looking to work at the head. It's going to be a turnover at center ice. Played back in deep to the Star zone. There's Mahar back to retrieve it. Mahar behind the net, looking at by the forecheck. Makes a nice move to escape the pressure. Mahar sent down for Cormier. Cormier can't enter the zone cleanly. Net with good defensive awareness at the blue line. There's Totten back to retrieve the puck. Totten will go skate to stick behind the net. Sent up the wall. Here come the Stars, but just out of the reach. And good back check from Canning. Here's Emily Landry. Sent for Little. Little can't get through to the net. Comes free. Shot blocked. Another chance, Irving. Another shot blocked. Chance for the Wild to clear. Here's McDonald. McDonald will lose the puck. He's pulled it now. Poole will clear it all the way down with 10 seconds to go on the penalty kill for the Wild. Here's Irving. Charlotte Irving looking to make a play out of the corner. As we're back to 5 apiece. There's a pass towards the net. That's going to come free in front for a moment, but that'll be cleared away from the slot. Sent up the wall. Played out of the zone by the Stars. Looking to toe drag by the defender was McDonald. 5.5 to go. Here come the Wild. Lance looking to chip it past the Stars player. That's going to be played in deep. There's Charlotte Irving now. Irving can't clear. Kept in behind the net. Stars get the possession right back. Played to the line. Kept in by Waterbury. Puck is bouncing out the point shot. Stars able to maintain possession at the top of the circle for a moment. That will clear the zone. Here's Reed. Reed weaves her way on her own blue line. Goes over D-to-D for Waterbury. Waterbury, the captain. Picked up by Irving. Her shot will go off the glove and into the corner. Here's Reed. Wild looking to clear out their own zone. It's going to be kept in by Mahar. Wild have it down low. Waterbury looking to get the puck out. Kept in. There's McDonald. McDonald looking to make a play towards the net. That's going to come free up top. There's a chance. Sent on goal. Rebound. Clear to the wall. Another chance on goal. A stop made. Rebound will be played up the ice. Here come the Wild. 2-on-2. Here's Kickham. Takes the pass, but can't handle it cleanly on the blue line. Here's McDonald up for Hood. Hood. They forced it in deep after the good pack check from Kickham. Here's Butler. Butler can't get by Little on the forecheck. Comes free for Kickham. Kickham takes it behind her net. That's going to be off a stick. Played in deep by McLean for the Stars. Kickham looking for the loose puck. There's Danny Kickham. Can't get by Little on the forecheck. Sent towards the net. That'll be played away by the Wild. Chip pass. Here's Vieno. Will get the line and send it in deep and peel off for a change. Comes free up top for Poole. Poole will corral it and shoot one towards the net. It's going to bounce off the M wall. Comes free out of the corner. Another chance from distance. McGuire, shot was blocked. Little can't escape the zone. Here's McLean. Played up the wall towards the blue line. Watton will find it and try and play it back in deep, but picked off by Little, and she'll clear it to neutral ice. Here's Henneberg. Makes a move into the zone. Henneberg saws the puck. Chance for Henneberg. Will make her way towards the net. Nice move in front. Shot. Rebounds there. Played up top in the slot, as that will be a blown tire in the play, so no shot there. As Robertson can't get by Poole on neutral ice. That will be worked in to the offensive side for the Wild. Poole gets it right back and will clear it back in deep. Less than 3 minutes to go in the second period. Play to the opposite wall inside the Wild zone. Loose puck as there's a collision trying to get to the puck in the corner. Comes loose near the slot. That'll be played behind the net by the Wild out of harm's way. Stars keep it in. Played down low, back up top. There's a shot, blocked, chance of the way. Here comes Wadden with a breakaway towards the goal. Shot will go up and into the glove. Save made by Natalie Mason. Got the partial breakaway for the Wild. 2:10 to go in the second. Still a 3-0 Wild lead. The U13 AAA female provincials here in New Glasgow. Betts against Little for the face-off to the blocker side of Mason. Puck dropped. Canning finds the loose puck off the face-off. Looking to work it towards the net. As that will come free in the slot. But Stars will send it up for Robertson. Robertson looking to burst wide past the defender, but good back check from Ward. There's Little. Little looking to make a play out of the corner. Comes free. Here's McDonald sent towards the goal, but that will not go in. Here's Kickham. Over to Canning. Canning will chip it off the wall. That will make its way all the way down the ice, and that will be no icing on the play. Wild have it. Good spin move behind the net. Will create some space for Isla Hood. Here comes Little with it now. Little trying to burst wide towards the goal. Shot tipped on goal. Just goes wide of the net and into the corner. Comes free along the wall. Played to the line. Picked off. Here's Butler. Butler with 1 minute to go in the second period. Wild have it. Here's Hood, picked off. Taken over by McLean. McLean's shot will go through, and that's going to be a penalty on the play. And that will go against the Wild as they touch up. Looks like a roughing call. Clock is still running inside the rink. As kicking out of the box, so she's all over the score sheet today. And all tournament long, let's be honest. So a chance for this Wild power play to break through. McDonald, Hood, Little, Cormier, and Robertson are the 5 players out there for the Fundy Highland Stars, the host of this tournament here in New Glasgow. There's a bit of a discussion between the Stars coach and the referee. Looks like we're ready to go now. Not sure what's going on here. Looks like we're ready to go again. So a puck will be dropped. We'll have a power play, as that will be cleared down the ice. Played up for Robertson. That'll be poked free for Cormier. 20 seconds to go. Pass across. A shot from McDonald. We blocked and cleared to neutral ice. One last chance here before the buzzer. Here's Hood on her own blue line. Hood up for Cormier. Finds Robertson. 6 seconds. Robertson makes a move. Robertson looking to make it towards the goal. That will be blown down. That's going to do it. The Valley Wild will take a 3-0 lead into the third. Zamboni with the ice. You're watching the Nova Scotia U13 AAA Female Provincials live from New Glasgow on High Button Sports. Third period coming up after the break. Welcome back inside the Pictou County Wellness Center. The first game of Saturday's full slate of action for the U13 AAA Provincial Championship Tournament for the females. The Valley Wild were perfect yesterday with 2 wins, and they are up 3-0 after 2 periods here in their third game of the tournament. The Fundy Highlands Stars are in a 3-way tie for second place as of right now between the 2 Metro West Force teams, red and blue. Top 2 teams after the round robin will play in the finals tomorrow. Each team plays each other once. So the Wild looking to stay perfect. The host Stars looking to keep their chances alive for a spot in the championship game tomorrow. Still lots to be decided. There's still plenty of games on hand today. This is the first one, 8:30 a.m., and then the Metro West Force Blue will play the Whitecaps from Quad County. Then the Stars will play the Metro West Force Red team. After that game, then it'll be the skills competition. While the Wild will play their second game at 3:45. So lots of hockey for you to watch here today. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this third period. It'll be a Stars power play with some fresh ice here to begin the third. Puck is dropped, and we are underway live from New Glasgow. There's a chance right away. Shot up high, shorthanded chance for Lance. That will miss up and over the net. There's Lance again. Shot from the goal line will be off the shoulder of Mason. Here comes the Wild looking to keep it inside the zone on the penalty kill. The Stars looking to break out. Here's Robertson. Robertson puts the brakes on behind the net, trying to get by the forecheck. Makes a play. They'll be turned over into the stick of Lance. Robertson looking to get the puck back after the turnover. Robertson does just that. Gets the puck again. Robertson met at center with a good poke check at the blue line. That will prevent zone entry. That will be played on goal. Played to the corner by Hannah Burns. 30 seconds to go on the power play. Played up the wall. Kept in by McDonald at the blue line. Sent back in towards the corner. Here's Little. Pass towards the goal. Rebounds there. Just goes wide. Good chance and tight. I'm going to finish that one off for the Wild as that will be sent down the ice. Here is Totten with the puck. 4 seconds to go on the power play. Totten advances it up for Irving, and that will be sent in deep. Comes free behind the net. Sent up towards the blue line. McDonald holds his zone. Puck in the corner. There's Mila Betts with it now. Betts trying to chip it by McDonald, neutral ice. Forced back. Here's Poole. Poole scored the opening goal of this game. Rimmed up the wall. DDD pass. Finds Poole. Poole over for Watton. Watton has a goal as well in this matchup. But Wild will turn it over. Here comes Cormier looking to burst through. That was Alexa Cormier. Chance the other way. Here comes Kickham. Already have a pair of points in this game already. Makes a pass to the slot. Watton takes it. Watton into the corner. Back up top as Waterbury met by Robertson with good pressure. Robertson will take over in the corner. Here comes Robertson with the head of steam. Makes her way down the ice. Lachlan Robertson looking to go all the way, but poke checked in the high slot. Here comes Watton the other way. Watton with Betts as that will go off a sticking up and high. Stays in bounds. Worked up ahead by Robertson. She'll peel off for a change. Comes free down low. Play the opposite wall. There's Isla Little. Back to the top. There's a shot from distance. That'll make its way towards the goal. Puck is bouncing in front. Cleared away by the Wild. Here's Betts. Looking at the puck out of the zone. Kept in at the blue line by Isla Hood. Sent in deep down low. Comes free off the wall. Battle ensues. That'll be dug free. Mahar looking for the blue line. Poked ahead, and Betts will clear the zone and go for a change after the end of a long defensive shift in her own zone. Here's Hood. Will try and spin past the stick of Vieno. Hood still has it. Played up the wall. That will bounce off to the skate of Cormier. Looking for Little. Kept in. Played at the top of the zone. There's a loose puck. As there's still a bit of a collision there, but they'll peel off. As that will make its way on goal. Burns will play it to her teammate. Stretch pass across the ice. Will miss everybody. There is Addison McDonald. Played up ahead. Heineberg's shot will go up and over the net. There's another chance sent to own goal. That will be covered up with the glove. And that will freeze play. Just past the 4-minute mark of the period. Still 2-0 for the Valley Wild. They are undefeated in the tournament so far. While the host, Fundy Highland Stars, looking to stay afloat. They are tied for second place. Top two teams at the round robin advance, and that's going to squeak by the goaltender and into the back of the net. Looks like Lance batted that one home for the Valley Wild, and it is now 4-0. Right off the face-off, Britton Lance extends the Valley lead to 4. Kickham will take the face-off against McDonald. That's Macy McDonald. So 4-0 now. Lance extends the lead. First goal of the third period. That'll be worked in behind the net. Played up the boards. Back to retrieve the loose puck is Mari McLean. That's going to come free for the Wild. As Kickham looking to burst through. Kickham has 8 points in the tournament so far. Had a hat trick in the first game, a goal and 2 assists in the second, and now has a goal and an assist here in this one. Kickham has it. Nice toe drag move. Here comes Kickham towards the net. Makes another shot. That will go off the shoulder. Rebound kept out. What a save in tight. As Kickham showing off the moves there, and Natalie Mason showing off the athleticism, and she'll cover up once again with the glove. Nothing is the score here in the first game of Provincial Saturday here on High Button Sports. We have the U13 AAA girls, which is what you're watching right now. U15 AAA girls provincials as well, going on over in Kentville. U16 AAA male provincials going on in Member 2 up in Cape Breton, which is not far from here. U13 AA Northern Provincials going on in Truro at the Rath Eastland Community Center. And the Nova Scotia U15 Major Playoffs are concluding this weekend, as well as all the teams are trying to punch their ticket to Provincials, which will be next weekend in Dartmouth, hosted by the Dartmouth Whalers. After the fifth game of the day here, after 5 o'clock's game, there'll be the Cole Harbour Rage taking on the Weirwell Bombers. Bombers looking to sweep the series with a victory and head to Provincials. They finished as the second seed overall in the league. A couple of siblings of the Bombers players play for the Fundy Highland. I believe the Cormiers are related to Brett Cormier, the superstar defenseman for the Pictou County Bombers. And there is also Isla Little, who I believe would be related to Cohen Little, but I don't know for sure. It was just a guess. And if I'm wrong, you can come tell me up here in the stands. So not far and not hard to find. There's a chance in the high slot. Shot will go up and high over the net. Good look from Poole, looking for her second of the game and fourth of the tournament. That'll come free out of the corner. McLean looking to clear for the Stars. That's going to be sent down. Here's McGuire for the Wild. McGuire over to Poole. Poole makes a nice move at center ice. Still has it, but that'll go off his skate on the entry. Wild still have it. Chance thrown towards the net. It's going to come free at the blue line. Poole has it again. Less than 9 minutes to go in the third period. Here comes a shot, and that will go wide as Lance looking for her second consecutive goal. Kept in by Canning. Stars are going to clear as Addison McDonald try to pressure the puck at the blue line. Here's a chance down the left side wall for Henneberg, but couldn't get by the defender. Alexa Cormier looking to burst loose. Comes free in front of the goal. That'll be attempted to be batted at by Lance, and she'll draw a penalty. Hulking's the call, cross-checking is the call against Charlotte Irving. So Wow ahead of the power play. They have one power play marker so far in this game. Henneberg will stay out there for the face-off alongside Lance, Waterbury, Blakely Ward, and Nella Canning. Puck dropped, one back to the corner. Played up towards the boards in the half wall. Chance for the Stars to clear, and Cormier will do just that. Here's Ward from behind her own net, looking to start the rush. Met there with good pressure behind the net on the penalty kill. It's going to come free on the wall. Here comes Henneberg with the puck. Henneberg makes a play towards the net. Shot will go over the shoulder and off the glass. Chance for the Stars to clear. Kept in along the boards. Battle ensues. Play to the line. There's Totten with the puck now with a chance to clear as her stick lifted by Lance down low. There's Kickham now. Back up top. Sent over by Waterbury. Nice move on the blue line. Shot towards the goal. Kickham looking to redirect that one in tight. Kickham has it down low. Battle ensues for the puck. Sent towards the goal. Rebound. Scores. Right out with her second of the game. And it is another power play goal for the Valley Wilds, which will make it 5-0. Marla Rideout double dips in the third period. Wilds continue their impressive tournament. They have been the team to beat so far, and nobody's been able to do so. As Reed finds a loose puck. McLean pinching through. Chance other way. Here comes Kickham with it. Kickham will play it over to Watton. Chance on goal. Watton stop. Rebound in front. Clear to the corner. Kickham has it down low. Looking to make a play up the wall. Kickham towards the slot. Makes another toe drag move. Kickham still has the puck. That'll be worked free by the Stars. From the free neutral ice. Reed will play it back for her partner Butler. Butler can't clear. Here's Isla Hood. Hood will play it in deep. Down low, here's Isla Little. Played up top. Little circling the zone over to Totten. Totten's shot will make its way on goal. Rebound in the corner. Sent towards the middle, but intercepted. Here's Kickham again. As Robertson collects the puck on the back check. Robertson will gain some speed on her own blue line. Makes a few moves at center ice, but eventually gets poked off the puck by Betts. Robertson looking to get it back. Comes free at the blue line. That will be delayed offside, so forced to tag up are the Stars. Sent towards the blue line. That will trickle its way on the opposite side. There's Lachlan Robertson. She'll advance the puck. McGuire takes over. McGuire over to Betts. Betts, as that's going to be intercepted, but blowing a tire was Emily Landry. Couldn't advance the puck into the zone. 5.5 to go in the third. There's McLean. DD pass. Played up the wall, but met at the blue line by London. Play the boards. There's Irving. She'll play it in deep as Poole will take over. Poole, in front of her own bench, will advance the puck. Chipped up into the zone. Played towards the corner by Viano. Viano has it down low. Stars will take over. Turnover is a chance in front, kept on goal, and that will be into the glove of Natalie Mason, and she'll freeze play. Henneberg in for the face-off. Puck is dropped. That'll be played to the corner. This free up top shot from up high will go wide. Here's Canning. Down low looking for Lance. That will come free. Kept into the zone. Wraparound chance, that will be kept out. Rebound cleared away. Put it to the line. That will be sent towards the goal by Reed. That will go wide of the net. Puck once again below the goal line. Lance looking to make a play, but met with good pressure by London. Comes free in the slot area. Stick Life will throw the puck. Chance on goal. That will be covered up by Mason. Less than 4 minutes to go now in the third. The Valley have a 5-0 lead. They have looked unbeatable so far, and they have been unbeaten in this tournament. That's going to come free at center. And played in behind the net. Right out looking for the puck on the forecheck. Chance played towards the net. That's going to hit a body on its way through. Shot from up top. Rebound came loose, but unable to jam that one home. Right out looking to play it towards the net. Here's Kickham now. Kickham has it down low, centering pass. One-timer, scores! That's the hat-trick goal! Marla Rideout has a trio of bingos. 6-0 now. Kickham made the pass from behind the net. And there's a hat thrown and returned to the coach. .3:23 remaining. The Valley Wilds have complete control of this game. Marla Rideout. Hat-trick performance for the Valley Wild. And I believe that will be the 9th point for Danny Kickham. And this will be her 9th period of hockey in this tournament. As there's a penalty on the play, and that will be touched up and whistled down. Hulking is the indication. Penalty will go against Nora McLean. Stars power play here. Despite them being down by 6, you got to remember that every goal counts if you're trying to get through with the tiebreaker. Stars are currently tied with 2 other teams for second. There's a shot from distance that will go into the corner. There's Robertson looking to make a play up top that's going to be picked up by Betts and cleared all the way down the ice. Back to play the puck is Natalie Mason. Leaves it for Irving. Irving loses the handle for a moment. Make the play up the wall. Here's Robertson in neutral ice again with the puck. Lachlan Robertson will try and take it in wide. Met with good defensive pressure by Poole. There's Henneberg, chips it ahead to herself. Henneberg has a step towards the goal. Henneberg's all alone. Shot! Glove down. Rebound kept out as well. Nice save by Natalie Mason. As that puck bounced its way back on goal after the original save, but Mason with the pad and the glove keeps it out with exactly 2 minutes to go in the third. Puck dropped. The Stars will take over. Here comes Cormier. Alexa Cormier will try and work it into the zone, but it's going to be offside at the line. Puck drops just outside the Wild zone on the far side. There's a shot that will go wide of the net. Cormier has a penalty on the play. It will go against the Valley once again, so a potential 5-on-3 opportunity for the Stars. Head contact, so we might see 4 minutes on the board here. Let's see what happens. Let's see how much time they put on the board for the penalty. So it will be 4 minutes, so a great opportunity for the Stars to get some goals here. They'll have 40 seconds of 5-on-3 and then 3 minutes and 20 seconds of power play time after that, 5-on-4. Great opportunity for them to get some goals on the board, trying to break through that tiebreaker scenario that they are currently locked in right now. It's going to be one back to the point. DD pass, here's Totten. Totten shot, rebound comes loose in front, kept out by Hannah Burns. She shuts the door once more for the Valley. And that killed off 7 seconds of the 5-on-3. Puck dropped. Stars have it. Looking to spin the puck back to the point. That's going to be intercepted and sent down the ice by Watton. There's a chance shorthanded for Watton. She'll get taken down behind the net. It's going to come free for the Stars. Up the wall looking for Little. That'll be out of her reach. Reed plays it back in deep. 10 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. There's Little. She'll take the pass out of her own zone. Up for Robertson. Robertson can't get by the defensive stick at center, and that will be cleared down the ice. So 5-on-3 over. It'll now be a power play. 5-on-4. There's 45 seconds to go in the third. So this power play could be the rest of the game. Here's Henneberg. Henneberg, as Robertson will take over. 30 seconds to go in the third. Robertson makes a play across for Little. Here comes Isla Little, enters the zone on the near side. Played towards the net. It's going to be directed in the corner by Burns. 15 seconds to go. Totten looking for it on the wall. Henneberg and Totten battling for the puck. That's going to be cleared to center. Here's Robertson. Robertson will try and play it up ahead, and that's going to be cleared down, and that will do it. So Hannah Burns, her second shutout of the tournament. The Wild are still perfect here in New Glasgow. 6-0 is your final. Shots were 29-13 for the Valley. They have been very impressive in provincial so far. As both teams went to center ice for the handshakes, and then we'll stay on the air for the player of the game ceremony. So Burns has let in 2 goals in 3 games for the Valley. 2 shutouts. for the Wild netminder. As they will now award the player of the games for each side. Let's see who it is. Every time I try and predict these, I always get it wrong. So I'm not even going to try this time.
The player of the game for the Fundy Highland Stars, number 10, Addison McDonald.
Number 10, Addison McDonald gets the POG on the Fundy Highland side. Let's see who gets it for the Valley Wilds.
For the Valley Wild, number 77.
And with the hat trick, it's Mila Rideout for the Valley Wilds. Her and her team are perfect through 3 games here in New Glasgow. That's going to do it for our coverage of this one. Stay tuned, as coming up right after this, it'll be game number 2. As you can see, the Quad County will take on the Metro West Force blue team, the Whitecaps and the Blues. Coming up next on High Button Sports, but for now, we'll say sayonara from Pictou County, Nova Scotia. Thank you so much for watching this one. My name is Mason Dyke with High Button Sports. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. We will see you in a few moments for game number 2 of Saturday.